Hi guys, so today we are going to test out this Kads Ocean 006 plate. Like an undersea mermaid plate. So we're going to test this out. I already peeled off the blue film, cleaned it up, and we're going to play with it today and see what we come up with. I think I'm going to try to reverse stamp this, oops, sorry guys, this mermaid tail right here and see how that works. Sorry, I'm trying to get used to this new tripod. So let's see how this works out. And I'm going to put this plate down and try out this plate with you guys today and see how it stamps. Today I have my Born Pretty stamper, scraper. If you don't have a cotton claw, you can go ahead and use just a clothing pin if you have. Sorry for my heater. I also have my lint roller and I have some acetone to clean up my plate. And I have some paper towel just to protect my surface. Also, I'm going to be using Queen's Super Intense Blackjack today. Excuse my nails, please. So I do have a cotton claw, but for those that do not have a cotton claw, I'm here today to show you that all you need is a clothes pin. They usually come in like a package. You'll get them like this, but you can reuse the same one over and over until it gets, you know, tough where you can't use it. But you're going to go ahead and take a cotton ball just like this, and I kind of like to bunch it up. Then you'll take your acetone, soak it in acetone, and just use it like you would use a cotton cloth. So that's what we're going to use today. There are a couple of different ways that I want to try stamping today. I want to try reverse stamping again. I also am using a technique with some nail foil glue that I saw, and I want to try that technique out and see if this stamp works better, or stamping works better like that. But first we're going to try reverse stamping with that image that I showed you already. We're going to go ahead and take our Born Pretty stamper and our scraper. I like to kind of hold both of them in one hand just so I'm ready. We'll take our nail polish here. We will get it on our image, scrape, and we are going to transfer it onto our stamper, and we are going to reverse stamp. I am going to be making another video showing kind of how I use my swatch sticks and displays, kind of like this one, to practice my nail stamping on. So I'm going to show you kind of a trick that I kind of figured out on my own, but that'll be a separate video, so stay tuned for that. So that came out beautifully. I'm going to go ahead and fill it in with color. So for a palette, this is what I normally use when I'm mixing nail polishes or filling in for reverse stamping or doing any type of nail art that I need a palette. I do have a normal palette, like a plastic palette, but I'm not going to use that today. I normally just use this. But if you have like a top or something, like, you know, from something that you don't, you know, that you, can I speak? If you do have something like this that you're not using anymore, I would say go ahead and recycle it. Just wash it out and you can just use something like this. Definitely don't have to go out and buy something to put nail polish or paint even on. So I'm going to go ahead and use this for right now. I'm going to move my stamping polish out of the way. Here I'm going to lay down my little palette. I'm going to grab some nail polishes that I want to use to fill this in, and I'll be right back. So I'm just going to, because nail polish dries so quickly, what I'm doing is I'm just dabbing a couple of different colors on my palette right now. So I'm kind of using a really light blue, and then I'm using kind of like a darker, whoops, blue. Just be careful because they dry really quickly. So you want to go ahead and work really quickly. Because like I said, these paints or these nail polishes dry really fast. Sorry for the noise in the background. I live very close to public transportation, and so that's what you're hearing. Okay, so I'm going to use something like a dotting tool that looks just like this. If you guys can see that. Just a dotting tool. Most of us have. And like I said, I'm going to go ahead and start with the water, with the waves down here. I'm using something that is rounded. As you can see, this is in no way sharp. So you don't want to use anything sharp on your dotting tool. So like I said, this is rounded. I even have another side that is kind of more pointed, but I'm not going to use that side. I'm going to use a bigger side. I guess I could use a smaller side too. You just have to be careful and not really jab into your stamper. The point is you just want to kind of glide the colors over. So that's what we're going to do here. I'm going to take the rest of the colors that I'm going to use, for the mermaid's tail and put them to the side for the moment. And before our paint dries, I'm going to move this palette just a little closer to me. There we go. Okay, so here we have our stamper. Here we have our paint. And we're going to go ahead, pick up some paint. And if you can see, I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. Taking some of the blue, and I'm just going to very gently dab. I'm literally dragging the nail polish, but I'm not really touching the stamp. I don't know if you can get what I'm saying, but as you go here, you can turn around the stamper and kind of see your progress. So I'm going to go ahead and continue, and I'll pick up back with you in just a little bit. Like I said, I am not scraping or pushing in any way. I'm just gently floating, literally floating over the stamper. I'm not even touching. My tool is not touching the stamper at all. I'm just floating the paint over. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, finish up, or get a little bit done, just because I don't want this video to take forever, and I'll be right back. So try your best to stay in the lines. If you get a little bit out of line, that's okay. So now I'm going to put some colors down on my palette for the rest of the actual mermaid tail. The mermaid tail is going to consist of a couple different colors, maybe about 3 or 4 different colors. Here I'm going to use kind of like a coral color, a little bit of a lighter pink, kind of like a lilac purple, and I may use some of this beautiful kind of glitter here. So let's go ahead and dab a couple of these colors on the palette. And you have to do this relatively fast, guys, because the nail polish dries relatively quickly. So you have to kind of get the polish down here really quickly and get it on your stamper pretty quickly as well. Okay. Just a little bit of this glitter here. Alright, so here I have the 4 colors I'm going to use. This really light pink, this coral color, lilac, and this glitter back here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead, grab our stamper, and do the same thing, and I'll be right back. Show you the process while I'm doing it. Okay. Okay, so this is what I have so far. Pretty. Now I'm just going to fill in that middle tail area with some glitter, I think. So what I'm doing, I'm literally gliding the paint and maneuvering it where I want. I'm not scraping or pushing into the stamper at all. At all. I don't think I'm going to try and fill in those little tiny little black details because they're really, really tiny. So I'm going to leave them alone. Wait for this to dry and then try. I'm not sure if I should put a clear coat over it or I should just try and just stamp this on once it's dry to the nail. So we'll see once it's dry. I'm going to let it dry and I'll be right back. Hopefully a few minutes. Just a tip, do not set your stamper down on nail polish where obviously, if you don't want nail polish on your stamper, don't set it down where there is nail polish. Leave it out of the way because you will ruin your stamper. I don't know if I want to put a clear coat over it because I'm not sure if it'll smudge it. So I think I'm just going to leave it alone and make sure that the nail that I'm going to stamp onto has a tacky layer. So we're going to try that. And if it doesn't work, then maybe next time I will try to put a clear coat over it and see how that works. So I think stamping is all about experimenting, trying things out, and that way you know what works best for you. Okay, so while that's drying, our mermaid tail image, we are going to clean up this plate and continue stamping. I think I want to go for this image of this mermaid in here, and she has a really beautiful braid. The way that she's sitting, I love it. So we're going to go ahead and try to stamp her. Of course, I need another stamper. I went ahead and grabbed my Ajuba's crystal stamper, one of them that I have. So let's go ahead and use her. Beautifully that's stamped. Beautiful. I think she would look gorgeous with reverse stamping. She would look really pretty with all her scales painted in a different color and her tail. Look how gorgeous. I know I got a little bit on the sides, but look how beautiful that came out. Really nice. All the lines are beautiful. Nice and straight. I like how that came out. Cute. And I do like the way that this image came right off of the stamper. I think I am from now on going to do the technique that I did. I made sure that this nail was sticky before I stamped onto it. So we're going to go ahead and keep stamping. I'm going to try to get this image in the corner here. She reminds me of Little Mermaid. There we go. Scrape. Look at that, beautiful. Now I think we're going to try this image up here in the corner. It's like made up of little little dots. Little tiny dots. And it's really fine detail, so I really want to see if it picks up all of those beautiful little dots. So quickly put on your polish. You need to scrape really quickly. Sorry about my heater, guys. Pick up your image. Sorry it didn't focus very well. Go ahead and try to center it for you guys. Oh! I forgot I was on a little display that will move. But we still picked it up. What a pro. But look, guys. Look at all the little tiny dots. Really cool image. Look at that tail. Even I slipped. I made a mistake and it still came out pretty good. Really cool plate. I'm liking this. Cool. I like it. I'm going to look for this image right up in here. Quickly apply your polish and quickly, even quicker, scrape so you can get your image. Get your swatch. So sometimes I like to do it upside down. And there you have it. Look how cute. Oh. I like to get really close up so that you can see a lot. I find that a lot of videos that I watch with stamping, a lot of people don't kind of get really close so you can see the image. They kind of hold it all the way back here. Show that the image, you know, you got it on. But I kind of want to see how the stamper worked and if all the lines are there, if any, you know, if there are any bald spots. That's really cute. I mean, and if anything's missing, like part of the little fish head up there, it's probably missing because, sorry about my nail polish, guys. Oh my goodness. I need to do my nails. If you are seeing anything, any bald spots that are missing, it's probably because of me. You know, I just didn't stamp properly. As you guys know, I'm just beginning to stamp. So here we go. Next image. Always remember to clean your stamper with a lint roller. I love my little handmade clay practice finger. Probably even more than I love most of the plastic practice fingers like this that I've bought. You know, most of them look like this. But I actually made one with clay years and years and years ago. And I like it because if you can tell, the plastic nail tip kind of, you got to put the nail tip inside. Excuse my nails. I have a whole big chunk missing. And this guy kind of lays on top. And so you get the whole nail. Do you see what I mean? Instead of sticking your nail, the nail in there, and then you end up missing part of the nail, if you can see. I'm sorry, my nails look terrible right now. So that's what I'll be using to stamp with next. It's pretty sturdy. Just got to be careful with the top because I hold, or I put, you can use sticky tack or like clay. I use clay. So there we have it. We're going to use the image, I think right next to the one that we just stamped with. So I'm going to put this guy here, get my stamper and scraper ready. Grab our polish. And we are going to probably be ending this video very shortly. Maybe 2 more stamps and then we'll be done because I really didn't want this video to take as long as it did. And I apologize for that, but I'm really enjoying this plate. So I'm going to go ahead and remove what I don't want on the sides and on the top. Whoops, sorry guys. Go ahead and grab our display nail. And there we have her. I love it. Nothing is smudged. Again, if there's anything missing, it's probably because of my error. But I'm loving this plate. So we're going to go back to our stamp that we stamped on, which is this big guy right here. I think that we're pretty dry. I'm not 100% sure. I'm kind of scared. But we're going to go ahead and try this so that we can end this video. If it messes up, then you guys know that I'm not a pro with this and I need to keep practicing. So let's go ahead, try this out. Guys, cross your fingers. Oh, I'm hoping that this works. Please stick. Please. Yes. I did it. 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 You guys, this is the first successful reverse stamp that I literally have been able to do. I'm so proud of myself. And if you're proud of me too, then definitely click that thumbs up down below. I'm just going to go ahead and take like a little brush because I see little, I don't know what that is. Thankfully, it's just practice. You guys, I did it. I reverse stamped. I actually did it. I mean, it's not perfect, but I did it, and it's reverse stamp. It's a reverse stamp. I can't believe I did it. I'm like in shock. And that was so much fun, and I think a lot easier too. You just have to have a lot of patience because all the nail polish needs to dry. Oh, but that was so much fun. I loved filling it in. You can be so creative. That middle section is just all glitter. It's so pretty. I'm so proud of myself today. We're actually stamping and reverse stamp. This is really cool. I'm falling in love with stamping, guys. Such a cool addition or add-on to add to your nail service if you do nails. This plate I'm completely in love with. Kads Ocean 006. No, we did not stamp every single image, but we did stamp most images. And like I said, I did a little reverse stamping, so I'm very, very excited about that. Guys, if you like, please go down below and hit that subscribe button. That'll help me out so much. And oh, FYI, I just hit 900 subscribers. If you did not notice, I finally hit 900 subscribers. I'm on my way to 1,000. I've been in YouTube for a very, 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 very long time. And all I like to do is really just make videos that you guys enjoy watching. So, if you can, please, please, please go down below, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button too, because that'll help me out a lot. And also hit that notification bell down below so you can be notified every time that I make another video so you do not miss it. So, thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.